What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. What's poppin'? This is Queen Sugar Season 4, Episode, 12.
What up, everybody?
What up, everybody? What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. Everybody, let's talk about it. So I have a rehearsal for a gig in about an hour and 15 minutes. So I'm actually eating breakfast on why we're going to talk about this. The show wasn't really that exciting this week, so we're going to go ahead and get into it. Y'all want to see what I'm eating? I'm eating some tacos. This is like breakfast taco. It's like a breakfast taco. I want y'all to see my counter is full of junk. Breakfast taco with some beans. I live in Texas, people. We do eat tacos for breakfast. And all of that. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So, hold up. Cricket. Kind of? Yes. Okay. So we start off with Charlie. She's at the headquarters for her election, and she's talking to Prosper, and they looking at the news. They talking about how, Jacob is going down in the polls basically now, and she should have enough room to scoot right on in there, right? And then Prosper's like, listen, I hate to break up all the good news, but, myself and a lot of the black residents of St. Joe have been taken off the voter polls. Oh, she's like, this is a voter suppression issue that the show is taking on. We know this is really happening in real life, gerrymandering and all that kind of stuff, where they they're counting criminals as voters and they can't vote. So it's a whole new damn issue for the show to tackle. And while they're talking, guess who walks in? Frances. So after her and Charlie exchange pleasantries, right? Basically what you did to my son. She's like, I just told him the truth. You know what I'm saying? Your grandma is a borderline. She's like, hey, cousin Frances, that took me out, right? The cousin Frances part. Frances do the same thing she's been doing this whole season. Threaten her, pride coming before the fall, yada, yada, yada. As she's leaving, some police officers come in and they question Charlie about the fire. So basically, they're trying to flip this whole thing to make it Charlie's fault. She was struggling in her business, and maybe she got her son or her brother to set the mill on fire as some type of money grab. Charlie's like, first of all, bitch, I'm rich, okay? Because I am already wealthy. Okay, and my business was not, in jeopardy. It's not suffering no more than a, normal startup business in the industry would, be a financial burden. And she tells them to get out, talk to her lawyer. So we know what's popping. We know Frances probably paying somebody to get them to flip that investigation towards her. So that was that issue. So this episode, Micah and Kiki go to the museum, and they're kind of just commiserating over the fact that they have to leave each other. They won't be able to be together the next year and them being together. And this all culminates at the end of the episode when Micah decides that he's going to Xavier University. He is not going to attend Harvard. He has already rescinded his letter, up to which Charlie is super upset about. She goes off on everybody. First, she like, did you know? Everybody like, I ain't know, girl. I ain't know nothing. And she's upset with him. I agree with both of them on their points. I mean, you can't force the boy into doing something that he don't want to do, because at the end of the day, it's not going to benefit him. So, but she will have connections. I attended Xavier University of Louisiana, okay? And I graduated in the year 2004. Xavier is an excellent school, and you will receive an excellent education there, but life sometimes is about networking. It is about what you know. But what I think they're forgetting about is a lot of people go to an HBCU undergrad, and he can go to NYU, he can go to Harvard for graduate school. It will afford you the same opportunities, the same connections that you would get if you went there for undergrad. So I think that she's upset now because she wants him to go there, and she thinks that he's not going to be able to, make the same pathway or improve or help the lives of others. But I disagree with that to a certain extent. By being connected to your own people, you're able to make connections in a different way. You know what I mean? So, and I feel like a lot of people have this argument about PWIs and HBCUs. One of my good friends, one of my best friends, always argue for the PWI because the world is not all black. Everybody in the world is not black. But you have to understand, I went to a white high school. I went to white schools my whole life. So when I was going to college, I wanted to be around my own people. And you can look across Xavier's campus and see all these different kinds of black people. There's black nerds. There's black goth people. There's black, scientists, preppy people. There's black jocks. There's black, what I'm saying, earthy people. Like, it's all type of people. Just like on the PWI. The only thing we have in common is that we're all black. Not that we all have the same religion. Not we all have the same... Not none of those things. That we all have black skin for the most part. And all of us don't have black skin because there's a lot of white people and Asian people that went to Xavier too. So I think that sometimes we as black people, we can be small-minded when it comes to things like HBCU. Your school, your HBCU can take you to the furthest heights. Matter of fact, the majority of the people in the world that have made major changes as African Americans went to a HBCU. Okay, let's keep it 100. Well, I feel Charlie, but at the same time, it's kind of like, you gotta let the boy do what he want to do. It's his life at the end of the day. It ain't yours. So she'll get over it. For this episode, we have a really issue-heavy episode. Nova and Vi, they go to see Jimmy Dale. Nova just going because she don't want Vi to go by herself, which I was happy about. Vi like, girl, I'll talk to you if I want to talk to you, girl. Like, don't be trying to pressure me to talk to you. And they get on the road. They go to Jimmy Dale's house, and they get there. He living kind of like a busted-up trailer, kind of like. And at first, we see Vi falter a little bit. You can see that his presence, made her stumble a little bit. And he tried to read her down and tell her that she's back there. And you know what I'm saying? Every time she tried to get away from him, she always come back and yada, yada, yada. But then when she walks to leave, he breaks the box that she gave him because she told him that was his burden now, And he act like he don't care. But then he breaks the box. And that was kind of like her aha moment. She turns around and, baby, she read him down. Oh, I see. This all you got. You ain't got nothing. I'm the one with the money. You had to fix yourself up so you can come and see me. I'm the one with the house, the money, the good life. And this all you have. All you have is nasty words. She read him down, and I was here for it. But this the part that I thought was a little extra. It was like television. You know what I'm saying? Like, I liked it. But I was just like, y'all. So his girlfriend walk up. Her face beat up, she got a Band-Aid and shit on her face, face all bust up. And, Vi is like, don't go back there. If you come with me, I can help you with a new life. And she's like, well, what if he finds me? Well, bitch, he gonna find you because it ain't nothing but down the street. But I'm just telling you, come with me, girl, to the shelter. Okay, and I got a job for you, and you don't have to let him do this to you no more, girl. And she was like, okay. She dropped them groceries, honey, and she left with Miss Vi and Nova. I thought it was a little heavy-handed, but, it was good. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got the message. You know what I'm saying? Sisters, get together. So, I do feel like they need to watch out because Jimmy Dale might come there and blow that goddamn, blow that pot shop up. Y'all keep playing with Jimmy Dale. I do like the talk that her and Nova had in the car when they was talking about, what she put in the book and how she put more of her trials than her triumphs, and she showed them. She showed them by letting love in her heart again, and she showed them. And Nova finally gets it. She just accepts her wrong. Instead of trying to academically defend that shit, she just accepts the fact that she was wrong, and she shouldn't have did that. Okay? This week, Nova decides that she gonna try to make things right with Ralph Angel. So she go over to the house, and at first Ralph Angel told Blue, you can't come out there. Blue was like, I want to see my auntie. And he's like, I'm not sending you out there. Your auntie's sick, and I don't want you to get sick. So I was like, that's real childish. But this is Ralph Angel. He do be childish sometimes, okay? He basically goes out there to tell her, you know what I'm saying, what happened with Darla. She overdosed again. She relapsed, and it's all your fault. And if, who needs enemies when you have sisters like you? And so he's all upset. Darla did look real good this week. She looked happy and healthy. She was out there playing with a child, which I'm happy about. Yeah. She like she doing, better. That's good. He was being real childish. Nova don't say nothing. She just get in the car and go. Cause she like, yeah, I was wrong. And, I guess I got to go through this. If I'm trying to make up with everybody, they going to have to go off on me at least 2 times. So she gets up. She leaves. And later on, he talks to Darla. And Darla's like, listen, you can't be putting the baby in between the drama. He love his auntie. He not going to understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Let them be together. Like, don't act like that. And that's why I don't understand how they write Darla. She a beacon of forgiveness. But she the same person who screamed and hollered and Nova and told her, don't ever come near me and my child again. Ever. But 2 weeks later, she's a beacon of forgiveness. I don't understand. Maybe these 2 weeks, she's just grown as a person, child. I don't get it. I don't understand how they write her character, but, she wanted them to be better together. She was right. I agree with her. So, eventually, when they get to the, I don't know, was that Micah party? It was, something was going on. And, Blue wanted to sit by Nova. And first, when Nova was like, maybe you should go sit by your dad, Blue and Rap Angel have a talk. And Blue basically was the adult because he had more sense than his mama and his daddy. Told him that he got into his friend, but, they had more to gain by making up. And so Rap Angel was like, damn, you know what? You're probably right. And he let him sit by his auntie. I'm an auntie with no kids, so if my sister didn't let me interact with my nephews, that would really hurt me. You know what I'm saying? That would really hurt me. Like, I love my nephews. I love them. And me and my sister got into it before. Bad. Okay? But she ain't never took the kids away from me because I honestly don't think I can handle that, y'all. That's something that I don't think I can handle that. Like, I would be really distraught if that happened to me. They worked that situation out, kind of. Another time, Darla and Vi, they worked out their issues. She thanks her for helping her. And, seemed like Vi kind of pulling it together. So she, was like, good, I'm just glad, you ain't got to deal with something that you didn't do. You carrying this burden that you don't have to. Oh, that was cute. So this episode, that's pretty much it, y'all, that happened this episode. I feel like the whole Blue needs to be surrounded by love. I really like that scene. I did feel the whole, saving of the rescuing of the woman from Jimmy Dale's hands was a little heavy-handed, but, I got what they were trying to do. Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot to say about this episode this week. I haven't seen a preview for next week, so we'll see what happens. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this episode in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm sorry y'all had to see me eat, but I'm in a rush. I got to get to where I got to go, and I don't have time. I don't have time to make a video, then eat, okay? So, all right, I'll holler at y'all next week. Peace. Oh, I almost forgot about this Beckington group thing that they found out about. Nova and Charlie found out about this. Basically, the Old World Energy is like a shell company for this group called the Beckington Group that's behind it. So it's somebody that's bigger than the Landry family and the Boudreaux family and all their mess. It's something bigger at play. The downtroddenness of this show is starting to get to me a little bit. It just looks like we're picking up a new villain for a new season or whatever. So maybe the Landrys and the Boudreaux will have to come together at some point. So yeah, I definitely want to hear what you guys think about that storyline. Let me know.